Can you see me and hear me clearly?
Yes.
Awesome. Great. So let's begin our session for today. Sit comfortably. Keep your back and neck straight. Very gently close your eyes. Just start observing your breath. Just observe the natural flow of your breathing. Slowly shift the attention to the body. Check your alignment. Make sure that your body is both stable and comfortable. Slowly shift the attention back to the breath and consciously begin to elongate the breathing. After your next inhalation, retain the breath in for about 2 seconds and then go into the process of exhalation. We will open today's session by chanting Om 3 times, followed by 3 Shantis. Take a deep breath in for Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibrations and the sensations. Join your palms together and begin to rub your palms together. Keep the palms on the eyes. Very slowly, while blinking and looking at your palms, begin to open up your eyes and come back with a big smile. Everyone. Let us begin our session for today. So today we have actually completed the entire course for pranayama. So today we are going to have a full session of the practices. Okay, I have arranged the practices in a particular manner. So all you have to do is follow the instructions and don't strain yourself because it's going to be a very long session, right? It's about like 45 minutes of just the breathing practices. So don't be sure not to strain yourself, strain your breathing. If at any point of time you feel uncomfortable or dizzy, suspend the practices, go for abdominal breathing. And of course, it's a very long session, so it's not possible right now because we are beginners to sit also in the same posture throughout the practice. If you can, it's very good. But if you cannot, just after you complete the practice, you can change your posture, or after 2 or 3 practices you can set a target for yourself, right? You can set an aim for yourself because this is the first time we are going to go for such a long practice. So after each 2 or 3 practices you can change your posture, but at no point of time should you feel a burden. Okay, when you are practicing, you should actually, after at the end of the session, you should feel quite relaxed, right? So if you are unable to follow up on any practice or you feel you cannot do it, then you can repeat the previous practice, or just do abdominal breathing at that point of time. Both of the things you can incorporate depending on how you feel. Okay. So any doubts what you are going to do today? Clear? All right. So from tomorrow we'll start with mudras, but for today we are going to go for an entire practical session. So again, sit comfortably, keep your back and neck straight. And when you feel ready, gently close your eyes. Again, connect with the natural flow of your breathing. Just stay with your breath. When your body is stable, you will see that by default, your breath will start deepening. So wait for that point. Before we begin with our practices, check the state of your mind, check the state of your breath. Set an intention for your practice. And take a mental resolution that you will move your body only if it is necessary. You will try to minimize the movements in the body. Your main aim is going to be to keep the body as stable as possible throughout the practice. We will begin with our first practice, the practice of abdominal breathing. Exhale fully, contract your abdomen. As you begin to inhale, feel the abdomen rise. As you exhale, again, Contract your abdomen. Keep the mind focused on the movement in your abdominal region. And continue the practice of abdominal breathing. Try to keep each inhalation and each exhalation equal. As you go deeper into your practice, try to gain more control over your breathing. Mind should be completely focused and aware on the process of the breathing. After 3 more breaths, suspend your practice, come back to your natural breathing. Keep your back and neck straight and observe the changes in your breathing after your practice. If you are feeling the need, you can change your posture right now before we step into our next practice. Keep your back and neck straight and prepare yourselves for yogic deep breathing. Exhale fully. As you begin to inhale, feel the abdomen rise. Slowly begin to expand your chest. And as you complete your inhalation, you will feel a rise in your collarbones. As you go into the process of exhalation, feel the collarbones drop down, chest relax, and then contract your abdomen properly to expel out all the air from your body. Don't take any pause or gap. Directly go into the process of inhalation and continue your practice. Shifting the attention from the abdomen to the chest to the collarbones as you inhale, and from the collarbones to the chest to the abdomen as you exhale. As you deepen your practice, gain more control over your breathing. Keep each and every inhalation and exhalation equal. And if you are able to, now begin to prolong the exhalations. After your next round, completely suspend the practice. Keeping the back and neck straight. Keep your attention on the front portion of your body, the area of the chest and the abdomen. And just check if you have gained more control over your breathing after the practice of yogic deep breathing. Again, if you feel the need, you can change your posture before we enter our next practice. We will go for the practice of Anulom-Vilom next. With the right hand, form the preferred mudra. Exhale fully. Close your right nostril and begin to inhale through the left nostril. Once you finish your inhalation, close the left nostril, open the right nostril and exhale fully. Again, begin to inhale through the right nostril. Once you complete your inhalation, switch the nostril, close the right side, open the left nostril and exhale fully. This is one round. Continue your practice. Complete 2 more cycles and then suspend your practice. Keeping the back and neck straight, simply observe the impact of the practice. We are going to go for the practice of Surya Bheda next. So if you feel the need, you can change your posture, adjust your body, just make sure you are stable and comfortable. You will practice a few rounds of Surya Bheda Pranayama. Again, with your right hand, form the preferable mudra. Exhale fully. Close the left nostril this time. Begin to inhale through the right side. Once you complete your inhalation, close the right side, open the left nostril and exhale. After you complete your exhalation, again, close the left nostril, begin to inhale through the right side. Close the right nostril, exhale through the left side. These were 2 rounds. Continue your practice. Your attention should be on the process of inhalation as you take the air in through the right side. After 3 more rounds, suspend your practice. Simply observe how you're feeling after your practice. Keep your back and neck straight. If you feel the need, take some time to adjust your posture. We'll begin our next practice, the practice of Ujjayi Pranayama. Make sure that your back and neck remains straight. And with your next inhalation, draw the air in and feel as if you are taking the air in through your throat. Contract the throat a little bit and create a sound like the waves of an ocean. As you exhale again, create the same sound. Some pressure is placed on your throat at all times during the practice of Ujjayi Pranayama. Continue the practice. Try to keep some control over your breathing. And your attention should be totally focused on your throat region. After your next term, suspend the practice of Ujjayi Pranayama. Keep your back and neck straight. Observe the level of calmness and peace that is induced by the practice of Ujjayi. Keep your back and neck straight. We're going to go for the last practice for today, the practice of Bhramari Pranayama. We're going to do this practice in a set of 3 rounds. Just straighten up your back. If you feel like it, you can adopt the Shanmukhi Mudra, or you can just close your ears with your index finger, or you can relax your hands, keeping them on the knees, adopting any mudra that you prefer. Inhale deeply, and with the exhalation, create the sound of Makar. Keep your attention focused on the area between both your eyebrows. Suspend your practice after completing your current round. Begin to relax your hands. If you have taken the mudra, suspend your practice and begin to relax your hands. Keep your back and neck straight and keep the attention focused on the area between both your eyebrows. feel the calming and soothing impact of Bhramari Pranayama. If you're feeling the need, change your posture. We'll go for our second round. Again, take your time. If you feel the need, you can adopt the mudra, the Shanmukhi mudra, or you can just keep your hands relaxed on the knees. Just make sure your back and neck are straight throughout the practice. Keep the focus on the area between both your eyebrows, and after inhaling, begin the practice of the pranayama. Suspend your practice after your current round. Relax your hands. Begin to suspend your practice and relax the hands. Feel the soothing and the calming impact of Bhramari. If you're feeling the need, you can change your posture. We'll go for the practice of Bhramari one last time, only 5 repetitions. Adopt the preferable mudra or keep your hands relaxed. Keep the back and neck straight. Focus on the eyebrow center. After your next inhalation, begin the practice of Bhramari Pranayama. As you complete your fifth round, begin to suspend your practice, relax your hands, keep the back and neck straight, and keep your focus on your eyebrow center. Keep observing. Check the state of your mind and your breathing as you end the practices of pranayama. Very slowly and gently begin to release your posture and lie down in Shavasana. Begin to release your posture and lie down in Shavasana. If you want to sit and just observe the impact, you can also choose to do so. If you are adopting Shavasana, then keep your legs slightly apart, hands should be away from the body, palms should face upwards, and your entire spine should be straight. So don't tilt your neck, keep the neck straight and leave your body loose. Feel the pull of the gravity. Try to leave your body as loose as possible. Relax your breathing. As you inhale, feel your abdomen rise, and as you exhale, contract the abdomen and give massage to your lower back caused by this contraction, the abdomen. Try to relax your lower back as much as possible. Release any stress or tension from the body. As you begin to relax your body fully, try to relax and calm down the mind as well. Go deeply into Shavasana, where the body and the mind remain relaxed. Slowly and gently start becoming aware of the breath again. Start connecting with your breathing. As you inhale, feel your abdomen rise. As you exhale, feel the abdomen contract. As you inhale, feel energy enter your body and energize you. As you exhale, release out any remaining stress from your body and your mind. A few breaths with this intention in mind. Become aware of the posture of your body, your surroundings, all the sounds around you. Very slowly and gently begin to move your fingers and your toes. Go at your own pace. No need to hurry. Take your time to join your legs together and then turn towards your left side. Make a cushion with your left hand and place the right hand on the ground. Take your time. And once you turn towards your left side, just take 1 or 2 breaths over there. Enjoy the safety that this position offers. When you feel ready, with the support of your right hand, begin to lift your body up. Come in any comfortable sitting posture where your back and neck remain straight. Observe your breath. We will close today's session by chanting Om one time, followed by 3 Shantis. Take a deep breath in for Om. Om. Shanti. 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 Observe the vibrations. Join your palms together in front of your heart. Gently bow down. Take a few moments for a sense of gratitude. Begin to rub your palms together properly. Generate heat between both your palms. Keep the palms on the eyes. Allow your eyes to absorb this heat. We'll do this 2 more times. Rub the palms together properly. Keep them on the eyes. One last time. Begin to rub your palms together. Generate heat between both the palms. Keep them on your eyes without removing your palms. Open up your eyes and close your eyes 1 or 2 times. And then when you feel ready, very slowly while blinking, and looking at the palms, begin to open up the eyes and come back with a smile. Namaste to everyone. Are there any doubts, any difficulties that you faced during the practice? It was a very long session. So, any difficulties, any doubts? No? All right.
Ma'am, I just had a little bit of discomfort. Maybe I think before Brahmali, I think there was this entire tingling sensation all over my legs. So that's the reason I had to suspend the practice for a little while and change my posture. But then I got back to Brahmali. So yeah, that was the only discomfort I faced.
It's not an issue. We sat for a very long time. I don't think you guys have even given this much time to sitting in meditation also. I think this was the first time I made you like sit for a very long period of time. So this is basically just a glimpse for you. This is how your meditation time will increase, right? So this will actually help you with that. So there is no problem. Numbness begins to come in the beginning, but as you like you do the asana practice, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. So you get good at sitting also, right? It's very funny, but yeah, we don't know how to sit. So you get better at it the more time you give to sitting, right? Any doubts? Any
Ma'am, I just want to ask one question that maximum how many pranayamas it's like good to practice in one round? Let's suppose after the class we want to do it. So how many we should do? Like 2, 3, and then we should stop it. We should end our class.
So see, there is no specific number depending on your the capability of your student. Like you guys now, it's been at the end of the course we are going for such a long session, right? So you have to check the capability of the student. You have to check if they are ready, and depending on that, and because most of your students they will have some issue or the other, right? So their main target will be to cure that thing. So depending on which pranayams will help that healing process, you can incorporate those. For a healthy practitioner, which are very few in number, like very few in number, they go for all practices. Yogis go for all the practices and 4 times in a day. So in that yogic text, it is written that the yogi has to practice 4 times in the day and do all of them, right? So that is very advanced level again. So we are most of the people you will encounter, and even we are beginners, right? So we can only keep the practices which are very, very helpful to us. That will be enough. There is no set number or specific. Those specifications come in when you go at very advanced level. That is right now it is far off.
So we can just plan 1 or 2.
Yes, depending on how much time.
Because I did a session with someone. And that person made us do everything, and he didn't ask us, like you said, that there will be some medical conditions. Like I didn't had any touch wood, but he didn't ask anyone. So a lot of people faced few issues. So that's the reason I'm asking that, we should always plan it and ask people before getting into breathing exercises as well.
Any form of yoga, if you are giving them, first you have to ask if they have any condition or not, and if they do, you have to look at their medical reports also, how severe it is. Depending on yoga therapy is a totally different branch of yoga, right? So right now we are doing for general purposes, but therapeutic practices, they are very, very different. So you will have to give a lot of time to their study and work in that line to gain more experience, right? But in general also, if somebody joins your class, it is your responsibility that you ask them if they have any physical or mental emotional condition. You have to be aware, because you're going to work very closely with your students, right? So when you guys enroll over here, there is an assumption that you are fit and fine and healthy. But still, when I give the contraindications, if you are facing anything, then you have to avoid that practice. In general, that practice you have to avoid. So you become more aware of it when I give you the theoretical side of the pranayama. right?
Hmm.
But when you enroll for these kinds of courses, by default, it is assumed that you are a healthy individual. And that is why we introduce everything to you guys. In asana also, all the things are introduced to you guys. You are not considered to be like that some condition would be there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So be careful, okay, when you
Thank you.
pass that on to your students, right? So I will see all of you tomorrow if you have no more doubts. Take care, guys, and bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. You too.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.